It's been a while since I've done an umbrella review, and I'll start out by saying a while back I did a review on two different umbrellas. Both of them proclaimed to withstand high winds, and they both have done a pretty fair job at doing so. Now, where I work, I have to park in a parking garage that's a little bit of a walk to the building that I work at, and I find myself walking in all kinds and extremes of different types of weather. Now, what started this crazy umbrella search was I had a cheaper umbrella that I picked up in one of the big box stores, and a very small gust of wind inverted it, and by the time I straightened it out, it was just all torn up, and I said, I'm going to buy a really good umbrella. So I did some reviews on some umbrellas, and originally I came up with the Binky, I think I'm saying it right, Benkii umbrella, and I did a review on this umbrella. It did really well, and people really like it, and it's actually made very well. And then I was contacted by a company called Ace Teah, and that's Aceteah, and they said, hey, we have an umbrella that we think you would really like, and would you please take a look at it? Now, normally I don't, just say, yeah, I'm going to do a review on your product, but what really caught my attention was, if you notice, there is a woven fabric at the bottom, and it's a reflective tape, and you can see it's almost glowing just underneath the lights of my camera. And I seen that, and I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. And sometimes I walk at night, and I walk, different types of weather, and quite frankly, sometimes people just don't see you in this day and age, and I thought it'd be really nice to have that little bit of protection. But how good is this umbrella? So I told them, yeah, sure, send me the umbrella, we'll take a look at it, and I'll give you an honest, fair review with it. So I think you guys that have been following my videos know me well enough that I'm not just going to, grab any old umbrella and do a review on it. There's got to be something about the umbrella that strikes my fancy for me to say, hey guys, take a look at this, it's pretty cool. And yes, it does have the, this extremely fluorescent ribbon. I mean, it pretty much just kind of glows under any kind of light at all, which is cool if you're worried about being spotted when you have your umbrella deployed in a rainy, dark environment. And I find myself doing just that as well. But it also has the retract and deploy button, so it'll deploy itself and it'll retract itself. We'll try that out here in a second. And the material, they say it's like a 210T, but this material is actually thicker than the Binky material. It feels really strong. I do want to get into the construction of this umbrella because it is constructed very similar to the Binky, if not just a little bit better. So to do a comparison on size, you can see that the Binky is just a hair shorter, and it's actually shorter in the handle. So the handle of the Binky, which is on my right, is a little bit shorter than the handle on the left, but the overall canopy size, when it's folded up, is about the same. Now that being said, the Binky is only a 42-inch umbrella. Now don't get me wrong, that's pretty big for a portable umbrella, but the Ace Teah, it's actually 46 inches. So that being said, that it's a 46-inch umbrella, let's open it up and we'll see how fast it opens. So let's press the button now, and you can see it opens really fast with a nice firm opening. So the spring inside this mechanism is really good. Now on a regular umbrella, you would reach up and grab this and pull it back, but since this is a dual action, you can just press the button again, kind of give it a quick shake, and it collapses on its own, and you can retract it. So that's pretty handy when you're getting in a car and it's raining. You don't have to reach your arm out the window and pull it in and get your arm all wet. You just press a button, collapse it, pull it in, and take care of your umbrella. Now let's talk about the construction just a little bit more, and it does have an octagon shaft, which is really good for strength, but I want to focus more on the ribs. Now this is a 60-mile-an-hour umbrella, meaning you can take this in 60-mile-an-hour winds and it's not going to tear it up. The secret behind that is there's a lot of composite material, there's a lot of fiberglass as well, so these are fiberglass. The material is a little bit thicker than a regular umbrella, and there's some more composite pieces down through here. Now there is some metal construction up high, up tight, but this thing should handle 60-mile-an-hour winds, and I'm going to be completely honest, the first time I used this umbrella, it was extremely windy out, and the umbrella really didn't seem to care. It just kind of took a beating of the wind, and it was just fine. So this is now my most favorite umbrella. In fact, I'm going to order two of these. This is one. I'm going to order another one and keep it in my office, but I love it. It's great. It still folds up small. It's a full-size 46-inch umbrella, and they're relatively cheap. So I'm going to put a link down below in the description where you can find this. You get on Amazon, and quite honestly, they're less than 20 bucks. You can't go wrong with that. There is a 100% guarantee on it, too. So if you buy the thing and you don't like it, get a hold of Ace Teah and say, hey, I hate this umbrella, and they're going to take care of you. The majority of my channel is typically a do-it-yourself type channel. However, every now and then I sneak in a review specifically of an item that I myself will use and I myself like very much. And Ace Teah umbrella is one of those umbrellas that's now my favorite umbrella. So until next time, take a look at some of my other videos and don't forget to like and subscribe.